can never remember where to look, so I'm going to try to not mess that up. I'm Maddy, one of the co-founders of Rêve Health, and this is my health story. It's hard to really know when all my symptoms began. About 3 years ago, I moved back home to Boston, Massachusetts, and things started to shift. In the beginning, I was experiencing a lot of symptoms that could have really been anything: chest tightness, heart palpitations, anxiety, difficulty sleeping. But over time, it really transitioned into pretty severe brain fog, really low energy, loss of resiliency with exercise, tons of fatigue, and pretty debilitating panic. Now, over 2 years, I saw many practitioners. Nothing really helped. And about 2 years into this journey, I thought, wait, I do this for a living. I need to start figuring out what's going on and taking this into my own hands. Many lab tests later, I finally figured out what was going on. And the list is a little long, so bear with me. I was eventually diagnosed with Lyme disease with co-infections, elevated viral infections like Epstein-Barr, mercury, aluminum, and lead toxicity, and mold toxicity. All of it was triggered from living in a moldy environment. There was, of course, a ton of relief to finding all of this out and finally connecting the dots. But for the first time in my life, I was actually really nervous about what this would mean for my fertility. And while I don't have any plans to have children anytime soon, this was the first time I had ever thought that there may be a complicating factor here. So I got to work with addressing what came up on my labs. And I am really happy to say a year later, I am in a much different place. All of my physical symptoms are gone. My brain fog is gone. My energy is back. I am exercising again. I feel really amazing. And while things aren't perfect, they are certainly getting better. Currently, I am working on nervous system regulation and different practices in order to find safety within my body. There is a lot of grace and gratitude for my body telling me that something was so wrong. And now I get to show it that we're in a different place. This whole experience has been really crazy. It taught me a lot about how resilient I am, how much I can truly handle and still be okay. And it showed me how deeply flawed our medical community is and how isolating it can be to be on the other end of it. If I had had a space to go and communicate with other women who were going through similar health issues, nervous about whether it was going to impact their fertility or not, it would have made such a difference. If I hadn't had access to labs like I do, I don't know what I would have done. So if Rêve Health can help one woman feel connected to other women around them who have been through similar things and provide them with a lab testing option that they're able to get a deeper look into their health, I consider that a success. Rêve really was created because it was what we needed. I wish I had something like this when I was going through my Lyme and etc. journey. And now on the other side of it, I feel so grateful that my health is back so that we can build it. My life is so different now, and it's difficult to put into words how grateful you are every day that you're in a different place. So I'm really happy to be able to celebrate that with all of you. Thank you for listening to my story. If you can relate, I'd love to see you on the Rêve Health Instagram and our community board. This really is a space for women to be able to connect about their health. I'll see you there soon.